And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Samara Kokinos.
It is 6:44 on this Wednesday morning. We are halfway through the work week and get ready for a very hot day ahead. We're looking at temperatures soaring to the triple digits, and it looks like it's going to be more widespread. But first, to start the day, we have cloudy skies out there. For a better look at that, let's go outside courtesy of Sky 5 in McAllen. And you'll see the cloud cover. There it is. So we have been seeing a few breaks, like kind of behind my head here. There you go, just under the banner. A few breaks to allow for peaks of sunshine, but the clouds will stay intact for at least the next couple of hours before it begins to break apart, and we will see plenty of sunshine for the second half of the day. Let's go back to the map and look at the warmth out there. It feels like a warm summer morning with 69 degrees in Rio Grande City to 78 in McAllen and Edinburg, as well as Brownsville. Weslaco and Harlingen, we're at 76, 77 for you in Raymondville and Port Isabel. The reason why it feels like a summer morning, well, the dew point values are high. We're looking at values in the mid to lower 70s and upper 60s, so that puts us in that humid category and kind of borderline that in Rio Grande City. Thing about it, we're going to see a big time change in the humidity this afternoon. It'll actually start mid-morning, and it all happens with this dry line that moves in. So let's look at future track. We start the clock at 6. Notice that the wind will shift and become a northwest wind with the exception of the island. So this dry line is going to move very far east today, getting closer to the island, but not quite passing over. So this is the only spot in the valley that'll still feel a little sticky out there, and temperatures will be a little bit above average, but not by too much. Looking inland, however, a lot of drier air is going to move in, and it's not going to bring cooler air. Okay, this is going to bring the heat, but with that less humid air and the windy conditions, the dry vegetation that's out there, plus the heat, any fire that does spark could spread very rapidly. So we do have a red flag warning in place from 11 until 4 for Star and Hidalgo County. Burning is not recommended today, folks. You're not going to want to do it anyway. Check out the heat. It is valley-wide today. 100 in Brownsville, up to 105 in Rio Grande City. Only spot not hitting the triple digits, that's South Padre Island at 86 degrees today. So if you want some relief, head out there, but keep in mind the gusty winds will still make the waters a little hazardous, which I'll have your coastal forecast in just a minute. Looking at the satellite and radar across Texas, here's the cold front. It is well to our north right now, kind of exiting the panhandle, keeping a lot of the severe thunderstorm watches away from us over Dallas and then heading in just to the north and east. But back here at home, we're very quiet. This front is not going to bring us any rain. It will pass by later on this evening, and it'll bring a slightly cooler air mass in place, but nothing too cool to bring us below average. We're talking about mid-90s tomorrow. Then the heat returns very quickly as we head into the weekend. It will be sizzling hot with heat indices near 103 and 107 degrees. So it's definitely going to be very, very hot Friday and Saturday. Then another cold front will roll through, and that'll bring us back down to more average-like warmth for this time of year. So we will eventually cool down. It'll just take us a little bit of time to get there. At the coast, a small craft advisory is in place for the bay and the Gulf until 10 o'clock this morning. A moderate chop on the bay, near shore waters 4 to 6 feet. Here's your First Warn 5 7-day forecast. 101 new degrees today, followed by 66 tonight. So a mild night with clear skies. We'll rebound to 94. At least we're not in the triple digits, right? Well, it comes back. Friday we'll be at 100. Breezy, hot and humid with gusts all the way through Saturday. We'll be at 102. And then as we head into Sunday, that's where we get the break from the heat with 85 and 86 there on the board. We return to the 90s by Tuesday with plenty of sunshine. No rain, unfortunately, coming with either one of these fronts. The overnight lows will stay in the 60s and 70s primarily, but one night this week, Sunday night, will drop to about 58 degrees. That's your updated First Warn 5 4.